Hey, what you up? Hey,
Sorry about that. The stream muted. Wasn't supposed to be.
no problem.
But no, I'm just watching this area because it keeps backing up on me.
Hey, question, why did I need to change my Steam download region?
Because your multiplayer will not show my game on your list if you don't.
Huh, okay.
I don't know what they're doing for netcode for the server logic, but it's tied to your download region.
Um, so I'm seeing some of the same,
They might have fixed it, but I know earlier in the week it was one of those things where it was that way.
what version are you running?
Oh, you're not on the beta. That's right. So you want to go opt into the beta. Just go into this properties of the game in Steam and say opt into the public beta.
So the latest beta for players? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
because it is updated far more frequently than the main release. Because the main release seems to be like once every month or two, and the beta is usually once a week, so it gets a lot more bug fixes. So if you encounter something, it has a much higher chance of being fixed. My computer is struggling with something. I mean, I know they had released a patch today that fixed some memory issues, I believe, and crashes. Oh, save games and crashes. was effective. Do that again. So what have you been up to?
Nothing much. Just work and stuff. Dealing with, telling my boss, hey, we need to get some stuff, and she's like, oh, it'll be dealt with later. And, you know,
Politics.
pretty much. Yeah. You know how it is, especially in a .gov thing.
Yeah.
Hey, password. I still say we should have changed it at one point just to mess with Pyro.
Mm.
Like flip it around or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of, he is playing Factorio right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I know they released some update, but it was kind of controversial.
Space DLC, basically.
Yeah. And the stutter is real over here.
Hey, Mr. Free. I have a lap cat who has decided to be vocal sometimes.
Ah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
staring.
At a loading
Go ahead.
screen forever.
Yep. Keep in mind, I'm gonna be asking questions because I barely got to go buy a wheel loader and go dig a hole in the ground in the DLC. Like, hey, go buy a wheel loader. Okay, go dig this.
So have you played much yet or no?
I did about 20-30 minutes the other night and just called it and went on to bed.
Ah.
Yeah.
I just find it relaxing.
Yeah.
I have a full smattering of pretty much every piece of equipment floating around. Hey, you just dropped in.
Literally.
Yeah, they need to do a little bit more work with for their spawn points. So the direction you are heading is towards the underground mine if you follow that road. This red building I'm circling around is one of the processing facilities.
Yeah.
All I'm really doing right now is loading the truck, driving it up here, dumping the truck, and then detonating some explosives and repeating the process. Hey, I don't have to detonate explosives this time. That's impressive.
Oh.
I will save the explosives. No, so one of the glitches in multiplayer right now is that while this works fine on single player, it is treated like how a Minecraft chunk gets unloaded. So as it spawns in the dirt from the conveyors, it completely fails and spawns it right in front of the conveyor and creates a big pile. So I've started lining the pit down there with explosives. That's why there's 4 sticks of dynamite there. So I can pop them off to clear up the clog.
Ah. So, and you had to build this on an individual bit, a la Factorio and stuff, didn't you?
Well, it's like you buy all the components, yeah, and then
Assemble it.
assemble it. So it's like each possible way of assembly is completely different for each person.
Yeah.
I kind of like the double back system. You know how this is. The there's a similar plant down below, which you can just barely see from here, and that is a straight through
Design.
design. Now it's just different ways you could do it. If you want, you can operate trucks, the equipment and whatnot. I don't know what you're up to. One you want to try doing, or what you're up to doing. Well, I just told you what I was doing. Very much. The loop is follow the road in the direction you're facing. Then you come down here. You come up behind the old plant, which really isn't in use right now. And then you start acting like you're gonna head back up to the up top. And then once you get straight, you back into the underneath where the loader is. Yeah, you'll get hung up on the old plant. It's a very tight fit. To be fair, everything was designed for the 300, not the 400 series that they put into the game.
I just gotta pop up about low fuel.
There's a fuel can on your way out. You'll see it as you drive forward. It's on. It's that. It looks like a fuel tank depot on the side of the path up ahead. You can
So
just
follow the concrete ramp up and to the left, or just go straight up the dirt past the.
you go straight
rock?
up the dirt past the rock,
Alright.
and then so it's like pretty much from the here you go straight, and then you hang that right and go up the hill, go up, loop behind the building, kind of like where I was, and you dump it over one of the sections of open grate, where the
Yeah.
hoppers are. Then you have to every once in a while check this. Every run you have to check this stupid hopper, or that hopper I was showing you,
Yeah.
because that's probably going to get screwed up.
Alright, so take this on.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, and there's the fuel can.
Yep. And then if you pull up next to it, it should tell you press button to refill. Probably your mouse.
I'm using the controller, so it's telling me left trigger, which is also my brake in reverse.
Yep.
But
And then once you get refilled, keep on moving. trying to get it as streamlined as possible. And that's part of the reason why this plant down here has been shut down to a degree. I mean, it's still operational, it's just no longer really used.
Yeah.
I got I got shit all over the place.
I remember when I first watched you doing this a couple of months, like several months ago, it was you accidentally hit a tree wrong and the loader you
Oh
were
yeah,
right.
no, they've worked out a lot. So when you pull up and back up over those hoppers, your inside wheels of the dually should be pretty much lined up over it.
Okay, run it off the insides. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you will make a giant mess. Yeah, just kind of how you are now. And then, yep, right there where your tires, you're just barely coming up off the hopper.
All right. Now let's see.
Then you'll have a control to actuate the dump body to send it up.
Let me double check that. Okay. There's no big clump of dirt.
Yeah, I was down there and it looked good that time around, which is awesome.
I'm guessing this is going to be eventually a plant off to the left here.
Yeah, it's for the current run of current production facility is. All the smelters. But that mountain, I'm just going to leave alone for the moment. I kind of want to leave it as long as possible. I don't want to get rid of it. Yeah.
I like how there's one set of orange lights on the top of the driver's compartment.
I know, right? Seems like great placement.
I'd at least have some strobes around the air filter intakes and the massive radiator on the front end. And you could put, light shields on there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do have tail lights at least on the dump body. Oh. Forgot how much this thing likes doing wheelies with fucking foundations in the ground.
So is this just mostly dirt right in there? You're just trying to dig the tunnel a little bit?
So what I'm trying to do here is that truck is way too big to navigate going down that hill to my left.
Uh,
And as a result, you need a space to be able to handle doing a turnaround to get lined up to go down there. Because there is a load point down below. So,
ooh, that's valuable. That's coal or something, isn't it?
yeah, this is coal. This is what is termed as pay dirt. So, as a result, you'll have the chance to get gold, rubies, diamond, etc. from it.
It's going to keep my foot in it going up the hill here.
Dropper, right. So if you're running an automatic, you might want to look into seeing what the key binds are to switch it to sequential. Because fourth gear in that thing is kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It sucks. Third gear is your power gear, which will handle the vast majority of everything you'll do.
Alright. I'm guessing I'm doing it right, because I'm doing like you said, and there's not a giant pile of dirt up here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I made sure I dropped it in the right spot, I think.
Well, yeah, you would have made a mess if you didn't. So,
Yeah.
and trust me, that would have generated a giant pile of dirt. When you get back here, I'm going to have you just do a test fit with the truck to see how it fits into this area. This is why pretty much why I'm trying to figure out is if I have to go deeper with that section or if it's now just a clean up the section and get it all squared up type deal.
Also, I like the road barriers.
Even though they're kind of useless with that truck.
Yeah. Alright, so what you want me to do?
All right, so the goal is you have to be able to get the truck down this ramp. So I think now I'm at a cleanup point where I just have to get this squared up. Yeah, you can back down that ramp good. Because you could do it before, but it was a real tight fit.
Like I was telling, oh, there's a fuel truck. That's what telling me to refuel.
Yep. So the way this works down here is, so this is the underground mine, is with that truck, you back that truck up so this way the rear wheels kind of line up here. So
Yeah.
there we go. So yeah,
I'll
the
try
rear wheels are kind of in that zone,
Yeah.
and you get your load from up top. That dropper system loads up the truck. Yep. So then, now the hopper would load up the truck if it had crap in it, but it doesn't. If the truck's not there, it can just free flow right into the hoppers below, and it goes up to that plant that you keep driving by. That's the difference with what's down here. This still has a lot of work I have to do in terms of cleanup down here before I can willingly let people start mining it. It's almost to that point. I just have to clean up that ramp area.
Yeah. So I'd like drop it in here and it do its thing somewhere.
Yeah, so it's like it gets dropped into the pits, into the hoppers right there. And then there's an entire bank of conveyors. It loops all the way around. It's kind of a quick demonstration. So it's like you've loaded up the conveyors. Also, all the conveyors show which side it is, what direction they flow. So you have a bit of a wait before things start loading up there, because it has to navigate all the way over to this corner, go up this stair step of conveyors to above the truck for it to offload. There it goes.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how that system works.
Yeah. Kind of slow. Or give it a minute.
But it's not a fast system.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is far nicer to be able to do it on your own when you don't have people to join you all the time. And it's a system that you can implement, be like, okay, I just want to run, because you'll have other methods to ensure production type deal. It's this way you're not taking every 3 minutes running the truck to run the to get rid of something.
Yeah.
But it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
And then the other area, which is may not have I don't think you've seen yet.
Yeah. I still need to figure out all the controls.
Yeah, the other area is a long slog away. We will take a vehicle to get there once we get up to where all the vehicles are parked. Because Brainiac didn't leave them anywhere. They're all centralized up by the production facility.
Yeah.
And I know what you meant earlier about that area for left. No, that's just dirt storage. Just dirt. I don't care. Pick a truck. I'm gonna take the fuel truck. Might be faster to take the dump truck.
Trying to see. I don't have.
Remove the loader so we can actually back up. Oh, that is close. Impressive. So this is kind of like the designed road flow.
Also, I like how these are obviously not a Chevy.
Or a Ford. Or a Dodge.
Yeah.
Because they have features of all three manufacturers.
Yeah.
So, word of advice, you have to shut the engines off on these things whenever you get out. It's not like you're saved that you're in. I turned that off. This is the open pit mine.
Ah.
So, similar concept. There's a machine to load with, giant fuck all excavator. Maintenance equipment on site to keep the pad smooth as the excavator does its thing.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. Take forever with a shovel.
oh yeah, no. It does. The initial shovels are really slow.
Or a pickaxe.
Imagine doing all this by hand.
Back in my day.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh.
it's as you get used to more and more of the equipment. Please do not touch the dozer.
Touching it.
You know what I mean. The reason being is if you you really need to go play with those first on your own world.
Oh yeah.
Because you can do some serious damage with those very easily if you're not used to it. Especially that one dozer that's right next to this truck, because it's a multi-way blade, so it can tilt and up, down, left, right, side to side, so kind of like a plow. That right there is the main reason where if you can easily get into trouble with that one. I've gotten myself into trouble with it numerous times, and it's always a hassle to get yourself cleaned and get back out of it.
I can see OSHA is also not a thing in this area.
Yeah, no. Thank God, because if OSHA was a thing, I know they would have strong words with the state of this area.
I'd say this thing's about full, maybe. It's just shy of the red. What do you think?
There's still room in the truck bed.
Okay.
So the way this thing, the way these work is you have two stages. You have the yellow, which is your first load stage, and then you have an overload stage. So the yellow indicates a level that you're at the theoretical max of the capacity of the vehicle.
Yeah,
However, it won't
we're
spill
overloaded
out.
now.
It won't spill out at that point. However, you can overload it, and there's a chance that some will spill out, and now that's probably 100% full.
Yep, near enough.
So yeah, now you'd be able to take that and, you know, same process as before, same location. Let me move the pickup truck you left in the way.
Ah, I didn't know where I was just parking it.
Yeah, it's actually, that's probably going to be clogged. Yep. That
Pretty
works
sure.
so well. The same thing again. I'll just pre-stage 4 sticks of dynamite down there.
What do I do about missing hoppers?
Which hoppers are missing?
The front ones?
Back ones are fine.
Yeah. You know, like I'm staring at an open pit right there right now.
Yeah, last thing you want to do is drive over an open pit. Now they should all be visible again. So you will glitch out 100% if you drive over an open pit of where conveyors are supposed to be.
So right here.
Yep. And that's why I put down that steel floor over top the rest of the conveyors, only exposing a small subsection of it to minimize the chances of getting completely caught for that.
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, I just cleared the pit.
Loop around to the left and come
Yep.
in that way.
Yep. Back up just a touch. That's good. Like, I know this thing's got long range, but it's not quite that long.
I wonder if they're ever going to add the Badger 688 or whatever it is.
I don't know, but they are going to be adding in a drag line to this at some point. That I can't wait to see.
Yeah. Yep, there's it. Alright, I'm not seeing anything.
Cool. And it probably will start clearing up a bit because we are a wee bit closer to that plant here than we're at the other location.
I think that dozer's running.
No, what's running is the compactor. That's what's running.
Oh, okay.
Because while you're away, I was also fixing the pad in front of me. Although I left the truck running. You didn't have to get out and shut it off.
I'll be alright. Alright, I'm heading out.
Okay.
Be back in a bit. Gotta go check on some laundry.
Okay.
I made a mistake. Took some allergy meds.
Ah, so you're feeling drowsy.
Look, my head feels like that.
Oh man, if you need to get off and go to sleep, do that. There it goes.
Oh, practice.
If you have questions on how to operate some of this stuff, don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah. Like I said too, I had just gotten to the hey, go take out a loan and go buy a loader. Go buy a
Yeah.
loader.
But like I said, if you have trouble operating this stuff, whatnot, don't be afraid to ask. Well, I'll catch you later, gun now.
See you, man.
All right, guys. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this stream tonight. Tomorrow morning's stream is canceled. That is Saturday, 1-4. Cancel the morning stream. I will be live in the afternoon. So I will catch you all